Welcome to day number 13 of your Fit Life 40 plan. This is a 14-day plan to build a stronger, fitter you in your 40s and beyond. And day number 13 is all about the legs, the bum and the thighs. This is a body weight only workout, not a squat or a lunge in sight. We're down on the mat for the entirety of the workout. That does not mean we get to just have a little lie down. There's going to be some serious work happening onto that mat. So if you're ready, let's get going. Okay, so we're down onto the mat. We're going to stay down here for the entirety of the session today, a little bit over 15 minutes. The first thing I want you to do is lie onto the mat, feet flat onto the floor, knees bent, and you're going to raise one leg up and then tap the other toe down. So tap, 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 tap. Okay, we're off. So just tapping through. Now you can make this a little bit harder by taking the legs away from the body. The toes are tapping further away here. A little bit easier if you want to come a little closer to your bottom. But just tap, tap, tap. Now throughout this session, try and resist the urge to grab onto the mat if you can. Hands flat onto the mat or onto your tummy. Okay, if you can. I know sometimes it's a real temptation to just grab onto something, but if you can just breathe it through, that will help. Well done. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. We're going to go through that one more time. So the format of the session today is if we have a bilateral movement, so a movement using the whole of the body, we're going to do it twice. And if it's single-sided, unilateral, then we'll go through it once on each side. So ready? Let's go. Second time. Tap, tap, tap. Fast or as slow as you like. Okay, it's not a race here. We're working for time, so that time is always going to tick down, whether you do 1 rep or 100. You're just working through, working really honestly for the time. That's what we need to do here. Good. Well done. So this is obviously a core exercise as well as a leg exercise. Let's give you a bit of a double whammy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. So we're going to come up onto the side. Both legs nice and straight. Make sure you're on the middle of your leg here. You're not sitting back onto your bottom or rolling in front. You can have your arm into a plank arm or you can cradle the head. But what we're going to do is bring the leg up and come back down. So side lying leg raise. Now what you can do here to make this easier is you can touch the feet together to make it a little harder. You bring the leg up and you don't let those feet touch. So up and down, up and down. Now I've got my hand at the front here, little like a tripod, not a lot of weight going through that, but just stabilizing, making sure I'm not rolling forwards or backwards. Good. If you have any shoulder issues, you might find having your head cradled into your the nook of your arm, if you're lying down, you might find that that's a little easier on the shoulder. 2, 1. Good job. You've got 15 seconds to swivel around. We're going to go to the other side. Good. So we're going to be using this position a couple of times today. So just get yourself really comfortable, really familiar with it. 2, 1. Let's go. Up, back, down. So again, feet can touch either momentarily. Take a breath, go again, or nothing at all. Whatever level you're at. Good. And of course, if you're finding it tough, then just take a quick pause, a couple of deep breaths, and then just go again. Okay, well done. Good. Chin up. Don't need to be looking at the legs. We know what they're doing. So chin up and chest open. Tummy nice and tight. 2, 1. Take a rest. Okay, back into that first position. So back onto your back. But this time, sort of want to get yourself into a lounging on the beach kind of position. So again, you're onto your forearms. And this time you're going to bring one knee in and push the other heel out on the other side. So you're going to bring one in, push through. So a little pedal here. But you're bringing that knee in towards you and pushing the other heel out. No pointy toes. Push the heel. Push the heel. Good. Now, if you find this position a bit difficult in the head or the neck, then by all means, lie straight back onto the mat. But again, try and resist the urge to grip if you can. Just slow it down if you're finding it hard. Take a pause, take a pause. Well done. Whichever position's right for you, we're going through this twice. 2, 1, take a rest. Well done. So just take your 15 seconds, breathe it through, and we're going to go again. Whichever position was right for you, let's go. If you are up in this sort of slightly propped up position here, keep the chin so you've got a nice neutral neck. So you're not resting the chin onto the chest here, but you're also not bringing it all the way back. So you want a nice neutral neck. Think about keeping your ears in line with shoulders. So if you're wearing sort of dangly earrings and you're letting them just brush your shoulders, that's around about right. But as I said before, you want to be lying down to protect that neck. Push the back into the floor. Slow it down if you need to. Push, push, push. Well done. Good job. 2, 1, take a rest. Up onto your side. This time, instead of having your legs straight, you're going to take that bottom leg and just bend it so the foot is facing the back wall there. You're going to come up to the side. One arm comes up overhead and you're going to bring the elbow to the knee. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. So I've got a nice bit of a gap here between my hip and the mat. Now I'm using a plank arm here, but you don't have to. You can use a bridge arm. So you can be up onto your hand. Okay, up to you. Try and have your fingertips facing away if you can. If you struggle with the wrists, this might not be the position for you. You might be better off onto the plank arm. Now you can touch down with the foot each time. Or you can keep the foot hovering in the air. But hopefully by now you're getting that little gratifying burn. And rest. Well done. We're going to switch sides and go to the other side. So only one of these on each side, so don't panic. They are tough. So get your legs straight, bottom leg, bend the knee, flat foot facing that wall. One arm up, bottom off the floor. Let's go. So here we are into the plank arm. Breathing all the time. Again, nice neutral neck. Chin's up. I'm not looking down at my knees. And if you want to, up onto that hand. Foot touches the floor or leg just floats. Good. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Onto your tabletop position then, all fours position. What we're going to do is just tuck those toes and then just lift yourself up into a box position and then back down. We're going to hold for 10 seconds each time. Let's go. So lift and hold. That's all we're doing here. Lift and hold. Going to hold for 10 seconds. Drop down for 5, 2, 1, lift up. We're going to hold this one for 15. Good job. Stay with me. Stay with me. Hold on. Knees are only just off the mat. 2, 1, drop for 5. And then we're going to hold for 10. And up. Good. Well done. 2, 1, take a rest. Just stretch out those wrists if you need to. Backs of hands together. Okay, we're going to go through that again. So into an all fours position. Tuck those toes. 3, 2, 1, up, hold. 10 seconds here. Knees are just off the floor, back is nice and flat. Chin's away from chest, you're just going to hold. Good. Rest. Take 5. And back up. 15 seconds this time. Hold it in, tight into the tummy, knees are bent, they're not moving anywhere, hips are nice and low. Well done, nearly there. 3, 2, 1, back down for 5, 2, 1, last 10 seconds, up and hold. Stay with me here. So this is your 45-second set with the difference. 2, 1, take a rest, good job. Back to that side lying leg position. Okay, exactly like the first one, 2 legs nice and straight onto the plank arm. This time we're going to bring the top leg up and we're going to go in some circles. So join in when you're ready. Circle, circle, circle. Now, we don't want to have your whole body moving to move that leg. Strong and straight. It's just the leg that's moving. If you need to put the leg down, do a circle, put the leg down. Do 2 circles, put the leg down. That's totally fine by me. If you can circle throughout, little tripod hand here. You might want to rest your head into your elbow. All fine by me. All fine by me. But just keep going. Take a little pause if you need to. Strong and straight. Channel it into the leg. Good. Well done. 2, 1. That burns a bit, doesn't it? Switch sides. You'll be pleased to know there are just 2 exercises left after this one. You are doing so, so well. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up and circle. Now it doesn't matter which direction you go in. Okay, if we were doing loads of these, we'd want to be going in both directions. We just want to get that movement through the hip, the control. Well done. Good. If it doesn't feel like a big movement, if it doesn't feel like you're doing much, don't worry. Holding the weight of your leg up is no small thing. You've got the biggest muscle, the biggest bone rather, in your entire body in that leg. And that's not light. So you're doing really, really well. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Back into that lying position then. First lying position. What we're going to do here with a straight leg or a bent leg, up to you. We're going to bring the legs up, back down, out into a scissor, back up, back down. So join in when you're ready. If you need to have your knees bent, up, out, then this is how it's going to look. Up, out. So whatever feels good for you. Down, out, up, down, out. Good. If you need to put your hands underneath your bottom, or you need to have something rolled up underneath your bottom, then please do. If you want to have your legs just coming up here, absolutely fine by me. Whatever feels good for you is good for me. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. 1 more to go. Good job. Nearly there. 1 more exercise after this one. 2, 1. Let's go. So bent knee, up, down, out. Straight leg, all the way down, all the way up, down, out, or somewhere in between. Whatever feels good for you. But again, no gripping onto that mat. Up, even if it's just down a little bit, or even if you're down here, you can only get them up a little bit and then back down. Totally fine by me, okay? Totally fine by me. Up, down, split, up, down, split. 3, 2, 1. Take a rest, okay? Last exercise coming up. Back into your all fours position. Don't worry, we're not doing that box hold again. All fours position. This time you're going to stick one leg out, nice and supported on 3 points here. Out to the side and over. Out, over, out, over. Nice and tight into the core this time. So that leg's coming out to the side. Now, you can touch the toe down each time, or you can let the leg hover. But we don't want an awful lot of movement in through the waist, in through the shoulders. Try and keep it minimal. Touch, out, down. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. 15 seconds. Last exercise coming up. Okay, nearly there. Stick the leg out. 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Over, out, over. You need to make sure you got a little bit of space for this one. Tighten to the tummy. So really working into the glutes here, also the hips, as well as the core. You may be feeling it in the core. Make sure you're holding into those tummy muscles, keeping the hips nice and straight. Good. Well done. 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Really, really well done. Good job on today. Today is day number 13. Tomorrow we've got shoulders, chest and back for your last day on your 14-day plan. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Please do feel free to leave me a comment, a like and share with your friends, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.